WISN 12 News was the first to uncover the details of a plot to kill 3 Milwaukee police officers.
Last month, 5 members of the La Familia gang were arrested in connection with that scheme. La Familia is just one of a dozen gangs operating in Milwaukee's South Side right now. A big concern for the officers of Milwaukee Police District Number 2. Now, tonight, WISN 12 News' Christina Palladino is on assignment with the anti-gang task force in District 2. Christina?
Well, yeah, this is District 2 headquarters here, which is essentially the heart of the South Side. Police estimate there are about a dozen or so gangs that officially operate in this area, but of course, hundreds of more people are affiliated with those groups. Tonight, we were given exclusive access to MPD's anti-gang task force as they try to loosen the grip held by generations of gangs. Carlos Silva focuses on cleaning one window, one hubcap at a time. It's this type of steadiness that slowly helped him transform his life.
2 years ago, I decided I wanted to open my own little detailing business because I'm a 7-time felon. Who's going to hire somebody with 7 felonies?
Silva says he's cleaned up his life, left the streets behind.
I was a gang member since I was 13 years old. I went to prison when I was 18 years old for gang murder. Now I'm here and doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a person for my community. I changed my life a lot.
However, Silva may be the exception.
We have gang members, grandfathers, fathers, uncles, brothers, cousins that have all joined the gang just because their family members were in the gang.
Detective Thomas Obregon of the Milwaukee Police Department's Intelligence Fusion Center tracks the city's gangs.
Chicago is the main hub for drug trafficking from the cartels, and we're 90 miles away from Chicago. If you follow any of these gang members like Sureños, they're usually the muscle or the security for the drug cartels and for the drugs coming in.
12 News photographer John Kenny and I were given exclusive access to go on patrol with officers Gregory Borst and Matthew Tracy, who know all the important players in the gang.
We keep a mental log of who is who they're related to, the areas that we focus on, addresses, stuff like that.
They sell drugs to get money, buy guns, fight with rival gangs.
Gang members that exist in Milwaukee, they do not just stay in Milwaukee. They frequently go out to the other neighboring jurisdictions, the Oak Creek, Franklin, Greenfield, Greendale, Waukesha.
On a cold Friday night, we drive through quiet neighborhoods and alleys, stopping to look at graffiti tags.
We can assume, based off of what we can still see, that it would SUR, which stands for Sureño, which is really an umbrella term for a bunch of gangs that are in Milwaukee. When they put the taggings up, it's most likely because someone lives in the area. They are trying to say that this is our area, this is our block.
Stop after stop, this is detective work at the ground level.
Let me ask you a question. Are you currently, or have you ever been part of a gang?
No.
No?
You stop somebody, you make a contact with them, and they might tell you some information that might break open a case.
And that's why the gang task force, those on the street and working inside the intelligence center, rely on the extra eyes and ears of citizens.
Almost all the intelligence that we get comes directly from citizens.
They go out there and they reach out on their own, and that's huge for us. That's huge for our police department. That's huge for our city.
For these officers, their work is all about giving someone a second shot at success, like Carlos Silva.
I want a second chance of life, and I got a lot of faith, and I believe that this is just the start, the beginning of something positive for myself, my family, and the community of Milwaukee.
And of course, for every gang member who's left the street life behind, there are hundreds more for the anti-gang task force here to track. Police tell us gang activity is spreading more and more to the suburbs, but they are making progress. Last year alone, they made 84 gang-related arrests. Officers credit citizen involvement and tips in many of those arrests. We're live outside of District 2 headquarters. Christina Palladino, WISN 12 News.